Let's start it off right.
Come on now, let's go.
They go play action here on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Yes.
So after the run by Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10.
Lefty. Here we go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go. 74. Here we go. 280. That's it.
On play action, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Anthony Hitchens in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Two jet. Here we go. 120.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 120.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Here's Ajayi. They will push his way through. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Right back to him on first down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah.
Hang in there now.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Great. Down the man inside, down the man.
Now Wentz on third down. Buying time to his left. Looking for the end zone. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Oh, come on. Come on.
There's a penalty marker on the field, so let's see
I'll
what
be
this is
fucking
about.
shitting
Well, we
me.
looked at each
And
other right away. We knew
I
that
just
was coming out.
tapped you or something because, oh my God.
Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Silly. What?
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on fourth down with a penalty. They'll toss it to Ajayi. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Wentz. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
81, 81.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And the first play will be a field goal try.
You got a lot of tries in that bitch, brother, to get that touchdown.
And Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative
10-4.
sometimes. So.
Well, here's
It's
the
working.
deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. Well, switching gears for a second, a neat moment before Pittsburgh's game last week. Everybody knows James Conner and how he dealt with cancer. 10-year-old in the crowd, Charles, had a sign that he was holding, and this kid is also dealing with cancer. James Conner went over to him, met him, gave him a word of encouragement, and signed some things for him. That was really nice.
Really cool, isn't it? Because James Conner understands where that young man's going to. I believe his name is Levi. Got his attention. They're kindred spirits.
Oh, my God.
Too much this time. Down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Jimmy, not locking it or so. Jimmy, no locking it.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on.
Incomplete.
Damn.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every
play
throw
right
in
there.
this
He
first
did
half.
not hold on to it.
Half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Taking it about the 36. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The defending champion Eagles coming back out onto the field here, and they are back to 3-3 with a Thursday night road win, 34-13 in MetLife Stadium against the Giants. Now 8 straight primetime wins against the Giants. That's hard to believe.
In their long rivalry, which began in 1933, the Giants have controlled that rivalry for most of it. But with that win last Thursday night, the Eagles are now within 1 victory of tying it up all time. The Giants lead 86-85, 2 ties, and that does not count the war years where the Eagles combined with the Pittsburgh Steelers and were known as the Steagles.
Wow. One more useless fact, 1933, price of a loaf of bread, 7 cents. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Chris Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a play fake. Wentz. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Eagles on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
There we go. Back. 120.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, G.
Motion. Shorty.
On play action, Wentz. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Justin Houston in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taken in at the 22.
Oh!
He takes us
Too much speed on the outside.
before going out of bounds. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Kansas City Chiefs coming back out onto the field here, and they were part of the game of the week for Week 6, right? I mean, no doubt that game against New England, 43-40. Now they lost, first loss of the season, but boy, that was fun to watch on Sunday night.
It certainly was. It's maybe the game of the year thus far, and we were all anticipating it, and they delivered. Patrick Mahomes, a little bit of a struggle in the first half, but boy, did he explode in the second. 352 yards for the game, 4 touchdowns. Did throw the 2 picks in the first half, and he definitely went toe-to-toe with Tom Brady.
I sat him in my fantasy lineup.
Nice job.
I started Deshaun Watson thinking, you know, he's playing, mistake. A little bit of a mistake.
He shows up against anyone. 5 straight games over 300 yards, and the only one he didn't go over 300, he threw 4 touchdowns at Pittsburgh, and that was in Week 1.
He's good. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is
No, goodness. Bad angle. Look at that slow bitch go. he was just hopping along like fucking dandy there. Fucking bitch.
Pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come. Those eyes get real wide, don't they? How
about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Papoose, baby, papoose. Boluza, Boguza, Paposa.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And out come the Chiefs now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Somebody help this stupid nigga.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. Flushed out right. And going. He's got it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards.
Ram. Hey, empty.
Now it's a Giant. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Alan Bailey in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Wentz going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Go. 180. Shorty. 82.
Yeah.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game.
82. Touch. 180. 82. 81. 81.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Sunday. Go. Waiting.
Wentz now to throw.
Golly. That was all jugged up. That was all fucked up, yo.
And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Here we go now.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done.
But
they're the ones that are
you
jiggering.
translate
Final
shit.
play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
You see, I get the ball
Here's a
back.
handoff to
I'm
Ajayi to
happy.
begin the drive. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, that means never in this 1999 shit, motherfucker.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs' offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11.
Fucked up. Back the fuck off me, everybody. Everybody, back the fuck off.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
So. Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
I got hit! I got hit, baby! I got hit! Oh, Lord, I got hit!
And that pitch just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out.
It's ugly.
Suddenly,
but
it's
you know
first
what?
and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation
still
here.
have at it.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
We got a long road, but we got it, baby.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Yo, he's thirsty, yo.
Elliott now to have
Give him
the
something to
extra
drink,
point.
yo.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
All right, here we go, Ducks. Here we
now to kick this
go.
one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Green 90. Green 90.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Incomplete.
Whoa.
Well, this gives us a chance to look ahead to some big Week 7
Wow.
games upcoming. New England, Chicago, that's
What was
intriguing.
that,
Carolina and Philly, you have that game. And then how about Dallas and Washington? They're a combined 6 and 5,
What
but they're
was
playing
that,
for first
Doug?
place in the NFC East.
And just think, Dallas and Washington fans, when they have children, the first words they teach them are, we hate that rival team. And now they're going to get after for first place in the East. The records aren't great, but the rivalry is strong. New England, Chicago. Chicago let one get away last week against Miami, but still they have high hopes in the NFC North, and they get to test their mettle against a perennial champion, the New England Patriots. And Carolina, Philly. Carolina had a tough one in Washington last week. Philadelphia, big win last Thursday against New York Giants in New York. That's a big, big ball game for both of them.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game.
Give me, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. I got no,
This
just leave me
offense
alone.
in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Oh my God.
Another one thrown incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
He's cold. What's he? Little man's
Still
cold,
just
yo.
the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Get him, Kelsey. Get this bitch, Kelsey. Get him, Kelsey.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Oh, this long ways coming back, baby. But I'm going to do
put it away before we even
I'm
get to
gonna
the 4th
do it, so
quarter,
help me.
widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
There's no stinky.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like...
Oh, man. Holy shit.
I see an all-out rush like that.
Okay.
I'll throw it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen.
I got to get some max protection this motherfucker.
Long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Here we go now.
Mahomes going to throw. Hey, right on cue, they set up the screen and complete it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Are you kidding me?
That sets him up for
Are you
third
fucking
down.
kidding me?
I took your advice from a bit earlier, tried to screen, but that one he was covered up pretty well.
They did a nice job on it, but I still think it was the right idea. Probably just a block or two away from making it work.
The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Flag on that play.
Throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about
Dumb.
the execution of that defense
Dumb.
right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
Shit on your
There's
defense.
nothing available
I'll
there
show you
for
shit
him.
on your defense, baby. How's this for shitting on your damn defense?
Blue 45. Blue 45. Slow.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes.
No!
Complete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field
Nothing's
position.
working here.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They've got to be saying, boy, thanks for this field position.
Yeah, remember their last drive in which they scored a touchdown. That one also began in excellent field position. So let's see if they can capitalize a second time.
This is Ajayi, and he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They run again with Ajayi. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An Eagle first down, Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
Great. At 52, great.
Now a toss play. It's Ajayi. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Wins to throw on second down. Completes it to Ajayi, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 120. We're shit.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Golly.
Can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And a kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27.
Just touch
So
the
it's
pitch,
3
the
more
flag is
points, and
coming
that
out.
widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think...
It is garbage, man.
Tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10.
Look game.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Rip.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Go. 280.
Throwing now is Wentz. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run for it with Ajayi, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Jay Ajayi stops short of the first, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop.
What the fuck are you talking about over there, nigga? Shit. Just rambling.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
I got your twos, I got your ones.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Mahomes now on first down.
Come on!
As he throws there, incomplete.
The fuck?
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And now here's another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks.
You know, if you would play fair, motherfucker, I would say, yeah, you good, bitch. But you got so much issues with your steak ass is ridiculous, bro.
But as you and I both know,
suck
it's not
my dick.
Just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
You got, I mean, you be cheating like a bitch sometimes, Doc. I don't understand you. You just cheat. You be pushing the even buttons down and all this wild shit, man. You be going off with crazy shit. Never land.
Get over there. Go.
I don't know what to play with. I don't know how to play games with you now. Fair or is it bad or you cheating or what the fuck are you doing these days? Never used to do that kind of shit.
And this one is incomplete. Mike Wallace, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. First quarter, Charles.
Yeah, when you press that even button, yeah, there's easy button, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
As an underdog.
Shut up, man. I want to hear that garbage from you.
So no turnovers might lead to
cheating motherfucker, man.
And he'll be well short of the first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage.
Cheat ass
blitz right there.
motherfucker.
They took that one from the
Jabbar
grease
ain't got
board
nothing
to the
on
field
you.
because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
I'm serious though, Jabbar. You're a cheating motherfucker, man. Lee, you get your ass whipped. When you play fair, you get your ass whipped, but then you're like, okay, let me go resort to this bullshit here. What the fuck? Oh my God.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Now, you might not be cheating now. I'm not saying that now, but you've been cheating like a bitch.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And some room to work. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
21st. Yes, Wednesday.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
You got to feed the kids now? No?
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.